Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Well, many of you have requested me to create an online session on family constellations, especially about the problems that a wife faces with a husband and how to resolve it. And I have taken your requests into consideration and I have created this amazing product which is available to you. In this constellation, we will be creating constellations about your father, your mother. That means if you're a wife, your father and your mother, then your grandfather and your grandmother, and your great grandparents, both great grandmother and great grandfather. And then we will also be looking at your husband's father and mother. We will be taking their constellations and we will be resolving certain patterns that happens and heal them. We will also be including your husband's grandfather and grandmother. We'll also be including the great grandparents, and we'll also be including your siblings and your husband's siblings, and also potentially their children. So we're not leaving any area untouched in this constellation. So as many of you know, that when you go for a family constellations, especially in UK, you got to go to it for 10 sessions and you got to be paying up £200 multiple times, and then there is no assurance because it might take around 20-25 times also sometimes for the constellations to be completely established and healed within. And those who have gone through family constellations definitely understand what I'm saying, and that is why I have created this amazing digital download products so that you don't have to pay money any number of times and you can watch it till you're getting healed. This is one of the greatest things. So by just paying for one time, you can have access to the healing possibility any number of times, because it takes multiple reinforcements for the patterns in the family to be completely healed. And this is exactly what is required when you're looking for a solution, isn't it? Now, second most important thing, while I was designing this course, what came into my mind is some incredible gift that I am sharing with the humanity is that when you're doing family constellations, many of you would have known that you are a part of other people's family story. So suppose you are going to a family constellation, those who are gone to family constellations, they know this, that there will be other members who are not from your family, but you need to anchor the members of your family in them, and whatever issues they have. Suppose someone has an issue with their wife and they will choose, suppose you and your wife have gone, they will choose your wife to be his wife. I know, not in literal sense, but then in the constellation, and there he will choose himself to be you. So they will add multiple members of the family. So there is an intermingling and confusion of bioenergy, of family energy, and after that unnecessary problems are invited because you're invoking those energy spheres, and sometimes they become extremely real, and this is what I call as bioenergetic attack. So it takes almost a week's time or 3 months or even sometimes a month's time of healing, so that you completely unwire all those karmic tendencies that you've imbibed from these constellations. But the most easiest way is to actually have a digital constellation and do it for yourself. Because download the product from amazing people who have substantial mastery over this kind of workshops and events. Somebody who has absolutely traveled to so many countries like me and who has been with people from multiple cultures. I've been working with people from Africa, from Europe, people in Berlin. Especially I have the blessings of Brett Hellinger and the founder of Family Constellations himself. And I've been to Berlin, and I know what Berlin is. I know what Germany, where this whole science is being consecrated. And therefore, I can tell you with a lot of sincerity and authenticity that you deserve a healing. When you're choosing family constellation as a methodology to expect certain issues to be resolved in your life, then essentially you choose not to be affected by the bioenergy interferences that happens when you are involving yourself in a family constellation physically. And then every time you do it digitally or physically with people, you have to pay more money, you have to invest time, and there is a amalgamation of so many different aspects, plus they don't give you any guarantee. So this is the most important thing of all, that you understand that when you're doing it digitally, you are not intermingling with other people's energy layers, and you're not harming others, and you're not being harmed by others, and you do it in a very, very structured way, guided way. You are guided very, very properly, effectively. I am there with you, and it is induced with certain kind of a trance music, and we do it in a very, very systematic and in a structured way. It will be like I am right there in front of you, helping you do this family constellation. It's like you hold me right, at your place and at your command, and you have access to this incredible wisdom, and I want you to take you maximum utilization of it. So all that you got to do is click on the link in the description box below. For foreign nationals, there's a different link. For Indian nationals, there's a different link. So click on those links, download the product, and resolve this issue. It's not good to have a relationship crisis with your husband. Stay blessed, stay energized, and have a great day. This is Karthik Poovanam. Have a fantastic life, dear ones.